I think normal dying sounds great, but what about
Well,
the
let's
sudden
not
dying?
run towards it.
No, no, no. But the sudden dying in the car accident, like we were talking about before.
I've had people come to me before, and again, I'm going to use this little, what do you call them? I can't even think right now, Cathy, but I use people's experiences to help you and to help anybody learn.
Anecdotes.
And thank you. I couldn't think of it. I had one person that had died, was murdered, okay? And her family told me, said, for about a week, I think she knew, and she always said, I'm going to die a violent death. Well, you and I both know words are very, very powerful.
Yes.
And she had always said it, but was she predicting her own death or did she create it? And she did die. It was back when they had the movies outside, the big screens. Thank you.
Baby boomers.
There you go. And that was a wonderful time too.
I wouldn't trade it for
Yes,
anything.
that's the truth. But she was the cashier when you went in, where they would pay for the carload or whatever, and someone killed her there. But the people that were there said she kept talking about dying more so right beforehand. So on a psychic level, subconsciously, even if we're not what we perceive to be real psychics, we start realizing it.
The human mind kind of starts.
Kind of, it's the mind or the consciousness, whatever you want to call it, and is that the spirit? Because the spirit has to bring that into focus and get it here, okay?
Yeah.
Into the body. The brain's just a mechanism. But anyway, we'll go back to that in another time. Well, and then a suicide where she ran out in front of a semi.
Okay, yeah.
And the man, and I told them, I said, when she ran in front of the suicide, she never looked at the truck. When she ran in front of the semi, she never looked at him. I said, she knew he was there the whole time. And hers, some people might have believed was just a violent death, just running out in front of a truck and not looking. She did it on purpose, and that's another thing, but she knew beforehand. I think, and this is what I see with people, they go into a mode where it's kind of slow motion. Have you ever noticed if you've been in an accident of any sort, it becomes slow motion and you just kind of, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. In the middle of that death, they're generally in slow motion, and a lot of times the person will exit their body, the spirit will exit, and stand over on the side and watch. That happens most often. So that they don't have to go through the pain and the agony of that. Okay? And they're standing over watching what's happening. So, are they dead before they get hit by the semi, or are they dead after? Because when you leave that body, and that brings into focus another thing. We leave the body, a lot of us, almost on a nightly basis.
In dreams.
In dreams or deja vu or out of body, whatever you want to call it. That's how we do it. And loved ones come back to talk to you in dreams and tell you they're okay.
Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't when we really want them to.
Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do and you don't realize it. That's
that memory thing again.
A person told someone I know the other night, because they told me about it, they said, this person's mother, it was a man, and he has an issue with anything psychic, but his mother, who is dead, came to him in a dream, and said, I'm fine. And this is what I hear all the time. I'm fine, everything's great. You would not believe what I'm seeing and doing over here. Over here.
So really, no matter how you die or leave your body, it's pretty nice over there.
It's nice over there. The initial impact could be something that you less desired, let's put it that way.
Could it be that we cross over into a fear we had?
It's possible. That's completely possible. If you think, for instance, dying of some terrible disease, sometimes we have to do that in order to give up the body. Because the draw from the people that love us is so strong that they hold on to us and we allow it. But then some have to go quickly so that they can allow it.
Yes.
Okay?
But pain would make me leave, I think.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
I think pain would make me leave.
And we talk about some doctors that people don't want to talk about that, but when you get in such a state of pain, but with hospice and that sort of thing, and they allow you to start giving yourself the to increase your medication or whatever, it's to ease it.
Yeah.
So, and that might keep a person here even a little longer sometimes than they would have ordinarily stayed.
Yes. Yes.
So that's part of it. But as far as going to the other side, once you're on the other side, wow, I've died.
I know that.
So that's
Yeah,
another.
we've had some pretty interesting conversations about that too.
And maybe we should again.
Oh, I'd love it.